The names of who cooked them, and then a short write-up so that when you try them, you know who did what. So this chili before, it's got 11 ingredients. One of them,
12 now.
well, yeah, Lent. One of them extra. Stuff. So here's what happens. He adds an extra meat in there from Tiago's freezer. Tiago's a hunter. It's probably some venison. We'll figure it out, all right? You guys got to figure out what the mystery meat is. Mystery meat. Recommended that you pray before you eat this. So with that in mind, we are going to pray. Dale, if you would kick us off, my brother.
Yeah. Welcome, guys. So glad all of you are here. Let's pray. Father, thanks for our time together this evening. Thanks for the opportunity we have to, none of us are here by accident. There's a reason why we're here tonight. We look forward to our time together. So we ask your blessing on it. On the tables with maybe somebody you didn't know. I know for some of us that's not the most comfortable thing to do, but I just want to encourage you to know anybody else in the church. And so it's one of the reasons that we would do this tonight is so that you can just get connected with you. We all have good things going on, challenges in our lives, and so forth.
The winner of this year's Chili Cook-Off with the stellar trophy goes to Mr. Steve Deharde with the Hunter's Chili.
Okay, we're here at the men's, is it a barbecue?
Yeah, men's picnic barbecue, yeah.
Yeah, from Discovery Church, and I just met Steve, but Steve is an avid cyclist, and so cycling has kept him in conditioning. Tell us a little bit about your experience in cycling, a cycling team, what maintaining health and fitness has meant to you, and that kind of thing.
Okay, well, a little background is I started cycling when I was 11 years old.
And you're what? You're only 15?
I'm 57 now, yeah.
57, I love it.
So I was a paper boy in a very hilly neighborhood in Pennsylvania, and there was actually a national masters champion time trialer that was one of my customers.
Wow.
And he used to ride around the neighborhood, and I chased him one night on my BMX bike, and he goes, "You're my paper boy, aren't you?" And I goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You can really go good on that bike." So he had a son that wasn't interested in biking that he bought a racing bike for, and he asked my dad if he could fit me up on it. And
wow.
And I did that, and I started racing bicycles at age 13 it was when I started racing.
That's amazing.
So I actually won the Pennsylvania State Time Trialing Championship when I was 15.
Wow.
And I repeated that when I was 16 and won the road racing championship when I was 16.
That's amazing.
So
that's amazing.
So that was my history of cycling, and then I just sort of got into mountain biking, and then when I got into my 20s I just stopped cycling. And I got into the car business, and I got really fat and unhealthy.
You were talking about how the doctor said blood pressure, cholesterol, liver.
So 10 years ago, the doctor said my cholesterol is through the roof, my blood pressure's high, my blood sugar's high, my liver's a mess. He just totally lambasted me and told me I was a wreck, and wanted to put me on all these meds. And
Yep. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I just said I don't want to go on meds. I want to try to control it with diet and exercise. So I broke out my old bike and I started riding again.
And so now you've been riding ever since?
Ever since. And after about 2 years of doing that, there was this thing called Strava where you compete with other people in segments throughout the world, basically. And I used to start going after these Strava segments, and after about a year I started winning the KOMs, so I sort of was making a name for myself, and I actually got invited onto a race team.
Wow. What's the name of the race team?
It's called K2. It was a different name. It's now called K2. Okay. But it was Dave's cycling team, Dave's cycle shop, which now is sold, but now it's called K2.
I love it.
And I've been riding for them for the past 6 years now.
I love it.
So I have to say that exercise and cycling saved my life.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
And what drives you, Steve? Spiritual beliefs.
Well, absolutely. I put all my faith in Jesus, and
I love it. Yeah.
And I thank God every day for the ability that He gave me, and to be able to get back to it at a level that not many people can do. And I can't believe how blessed I am with that.
That's so good. That's so good. Well, and I think we talked at the table a little bit. You know, cycling can be a little dangerous, and especially the road races.
Yes.
When you get all that group together, but getting out on your own and just cycling is a great way to maintain health.
It's a great. I recommend it to anybody. It's low impact. It's you know, as long as swimming, it's probably one of the best cardio exercises you can do. It's not really hard on your body, and you know, and I definitely would recommend it. Motion is lotion. That's what I have to say.
I love it.
Yeah. So recommend it to anybody.
Well, Steve, thank you so much. I just hope that motivates others that feel like, you know, they're fighting those things like you did, heart, cholesterol, liver, and just to get out, not accept the meds, just get out and do something.
Yes, you can take control of your life.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I love it.
Especially with God's help.
With God, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. That's encouraging.
Thank you, John.
We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.